my parents, it's crazy. My parents are both Panamanian, both from Colón, Panama, but they met in Brooklyn when both came migrated here. So that's the madness of that. So they were in Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn, East New York, big up, Brownsville, and then moved to Jamaica, Queens, Flushing, Queens. I just found Jamaica, Queens quick because that's where the vibes were, if you know what I'm saying. And then from there, music, DJing. So radio in the 70s was crazy. There was no hip hop station. There was no, reggae station, new wave station, online station, bootleg station, pirates. There was the radio, man. And the radio played all types of tunes. So you were educated on music. It's the way I saw it. I love a lot of different styles, and music was always there. Always singing behind it, always getting yelled at. Because if I walked too far from the radio, I would turn it up louder so I could hear it from wherever I was going in the house. My mother hated that. And then we kept going. So music was always there. I was always singing, writing silly poems, nonsense. Then I started doing intros to my mixtapes. And from there, a brother named Rob Baird was like, you need to be singing. And I just started singing, man. Started, manifesting what was in my head for a sound and music and a band and, no limits, no certain direction, no locked genre, just, R&B, soul, reggae, and Latin. That was what was in my blood. And to be completely honest, reggae is how I breathed. I was able to breathe. And Latin music, Ruben Blades, and Project Vibe was born. Project Vibe's been working on so many things for so many years. Did these dub plates for my boy KGB. He's a DJ in Jacksonville I grew up with. As far as I'm concerned, one of the sickest DJs ever. Was, better than Flex, Capri, all of them. And KGB, Queens, Harlem, Brooklyn, damn. We did all kinds of shows all over. So I had even done this remix for him. But I haven't even... Oh man, I'm giving you all kinds of treats, guys. But anyway, this is from a dub plate I did for KGB, Jacksonville, Florida.
Yo, what's your boy the one and only Dread Beat, chillin' with KGB on the reggae experience. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me?
This is Panama from Bob.
They don't even know. Library big.
And listening to the reggae experience.
Respect the DJ KGB, Queens to Jacksonville, Brooklyn, Harlem, New York.
Rise up, Panama. Hear this, oye esto, watch this, mira esto. Bilingual all the while, so wicked and oh so loud. Greetings in the name of the Most High. Unity, our words of Jah. Hold your rhythm, Panama-Style. KGB, alongside the vibe. Check this, watch your ride. Just one more sound to KGB. Select the wicked, reppin' Queens. Memories of New York streets.
Swerve Radio.
Record crates on two techniques.
Basically his radio station.
Express with blazing split. No mixtape, Colgate Jam. Always ended in Washington Square. Remember Paradise Garage.
New York, New York.
And all the clubs in between the gigs at work. Select on wicked breaking jams. Now in Pirates broadcasting. Music soldiers just staying true to roots with new Oz youths. KGB, Panama, Vibe crew. So selected, take me back a while. Brooklyn days, selected, Harlem nights. clashing sounds from Bronx to Ville, kings from Queens, two turntables, no MP3s. Goes down at my bell-bottom leaves. Take me back, so let them please. Gente de extraño, no puedo Panamá, con un sabor de reggaetón, más sabroso como tuyo, desde el canal hasta New York. Baila en Brasil, canta en Japón, siempre de pie fuerte y listo. Panama, KGB, Vibe Crew, Lines Breath, Hollywood Uptown. MTA is how we roll. Boombox busting all the hits. KGB with the running mix. Lines Breath, Hollywood Uptown. That feeds and all them clubs. In between the gigs at work. Select a wicked breaking gems. So select, then take me back a while. Brooklyn days, Harlem nights, from dusk till dawn. Block parties, these clashing sounds. Bronx to Ville, these kids from Queens. Two turntables, no MP3s. Down at my bell-bottom leaves. Take me back, so selector, please. Selector.
Man, if you just start going through these libraries, I need weeks and months just to sit down and just work on music. That's the dream, no? That's what we dream about as people who make music. All artists. Is to just do what we do. But anyway, big up. Hampton Bays. We did this, man, I can't even put a year on it. And it should have been pushed harder. I'm going to talk to the fellas and they should re-release this. But this was us just playing around. Nonsense. Big up. Wicked MC. Can you see them? Can you see Hampton Bays?
Ho, ho, ho,
Stop.
ho, 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 ho. See me, feel me, hear me, coming. Ho, ho, ho. Nonsense, Panama, spitting fire. Stalker sensing, blazing wild. See me, feel me, hear me, coming.
This lesson's lost, the paragraphs, the words gone.
Brendan Henry,
you didn't know. I see this beauty in this violence.
remember.
I wanna spit 16 bars and leave no readers in silence. I wanna see chaos burn.
Brendan Henry
I wanna
and
be
Alex.
reckless. I wanna see big faces hanging from the necklaces. I wanna bleed and be a screen as it falls over tracks to relax, not like shadows as they fall into cracks. Can you see me? Can you see me? See me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If I faded back into this course, a million before falling victim to these Trojan horses. I found myself walking circles, waiting for that time. Supply to design, proof that I hadn't lost my mind. These days it's less a family, more like a business. What happened to my childhood? I was robbed of my innocence. My mic glows red, cause every verse I drop is hot. And we're no longer alive, that's when this pain can finally stop. Stop.
Ho, 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 ho. See me, feel me, hear me, coming. Ho, ho, ho. Nonsense, Panama, spitting fire. Stalker sensei, blazing wild. See me, hear me, Alex.
Style basement, keeping me myself on blatant. Digging the style, but can't decipher
Kid
where
had
the
it.
baby face went. Lost inside the land of you being my
Got
future
it.
stress. The aftermath is always trying
Check
to
this.
relieve the effortless.
You're weirdo with a still nose.
Hectic, snotty with their nose. Anyway, the wind blows. Mute mind and body froze. Mental steady on the dose. Comatose is how it goes. Pluck a rose and strike a pose.
Head to toe, a free show.
Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me? I feel bad, you're so sad. For the simple fact I'm battling bad. From riches to rags, I'm too humble to brag. Her lips tasted so good, her spit was dancing on my tongue. Blessing the drum of love and a quick come. Homie girls dumbfounded, rough with grabbing the counseling, shifting, screaming and shouting. A 2-year-old with grown mouths. And my mic glows blue, cause I flow just like the ocean. Hard work and dedication to get the potion when I'm flowing.
Ho, 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 ho. See me, feel me, hear me, coming. Ho, ho, ho. Nonsense, Panama, spitting fire. Stalker sensei, blazing wild. See me, feel me, hear me. Got
can you hear me? Tell me, can you see me? Hip-hop style with the ragamuffin feeling. I am from Brooklyn, rests on the east end. Nonsense and Panama, bringing you some healing. Treated like an outcast, judged on appearance. Still they use our music, telling us what they need. And care when convenient, promises no result. It'll bring fire, 16 balls are full of heat. And can you feel me? Can you see me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Ho, 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 nonsense Panama, spitting fire. Stalker sensi blazing wild. See me, hear me, feel me coming. They can't control. Naughty dreadlocks just spreading some love. Anti-politics, anti-gun. See me, hear me, feel me coming. Oh, oh.
I was DJing SOBs, Irving Plaza. I had a homeboy, Ron Mejia, big up Ron Du, Queens, New York. He used to get security jobs at all the reggae shows in Irving Plaza. So he would call me for the good ones and put me in the VIP room. So I was there with Dr. Dredd, Freddie McGregor, Israel Vibration. I mean, it goes on and on. I got the DJ at one of them. And then I started running around with Winston Irie. Big up Winston. Big up Bronx, New York. Judah Escondier Tafari, rest in peace. And those cats, and just DJing where their bands played. And then we made it out to the East End, to Long Island one time. And this band Shockshine was playing, and I was DJing, and they just asked me, you know, we want to mix those tables and the style you got with some of our music. It wasn't really the direction I was going. I was thinking more of producing. I was gonna be behind the scenes. I had no intentions of being in front of the microphone, or the headaches that came with it. So I started doing mixes. I had this cat, Rock Muhammad, big up Rock, respect each and every time. Rock Muhammad worked for Sony back then. He had me doing mixes. And then I did a remix for the Fugees with I can't remember the exact tracks, but it was the ooh la la la. It was that track. It was those a cappella with, wasn't Premiere. It was, I think it was Greg Mack beat. And I did a remix, and Rock was like, dude, they're gonna notice this. They're gonna notice this. So he gave him the mix, and next thing you know, I heard the mix. Like 2 days later, we heard the mix on Yo MTV Raps, and they did it live. And they went my producing career. So I kind of backed off that and jumped in with the band, was doing backup vocals, side vocals, and scratching over their music because they had a fusion of reggae and rock. And then all of a sudden, Rob Baird, bass player, much respect, Rob Baird, California. Cat's got an ear that, I mean, you can only be born with that, and it can produce a song with his eyes closed. If it wasn't for him, there was no Shockshine, plain and simple. Hope nobody gets offended. But no Rob Baird, no Shockshine. Rob pushed every aspect of that band and made it what Worlds Away turned out to be. Big up everybody. Worlds Away, Sherm Kearns, Chuck Gios. And then we, took off. Fucking Shockshine was off and running. Did some touring. We toured. We touched Brazil, had a lot of fun. Did some Midwest, California, West Coast, cross country, whole nine, had a lot of fun. Colorado was very good to us. Opened up for the Sugar Hill Gang and Yellow Man and all types of things, man. It was a beautiful time. Toots and the Maytals, Sister Carol. And then that started to get idle. And quite frankly, 311 came out. And took over that whole style of rock to reggae, and at least that's my opinion. I'm sure people will disagree. Um, and then we just started falling, moving apart. Rob was gone, and I still say Rob was the glue. And I had different ideas. I had, Project Vibe was gonna be a vibe, all about the vibe, and the vibe was reggae. If anything, some R&B, some soul, some jazz in there, but reggae and Latin. And that's what I was feeling, and that's what we were gonna do. And then we built brick by brick. Colin Turner, big up keyboards. 19, 20 years later, still rolling with him. That's my brother. Then was, originally, Sherm, Mike Jakes, big up Mike Jakes. And then I moved on, and then it was, Colin Turner came on in keyboards, and things started taking a twist. Then Sherm had kids and moved on, and Matt came into the picture, and Matt was just, little prodigy. Learned the CD, played it for us, boom, done. We went through some bass players, did some different things, experimented. Big up Jimmy Piper on bass now, but was also on guitar. The man is versatile, talented, and a good person. And then I ran into Drew, who used to play with Mother Freedom back when I used to run with Shockshine. And we used to rule the Handsome House. And Drew and I reconnected all those years later, and Drew jumped on with Project Vibe. And since then, we're like a train, creative train, just making music, beautiful things, artistic expression. Project Vibe. So as Project Vibe, we started with Move Again. That was good. We recorded that in SMT Studios in Manhattan. Brian Herman, big up. That was first released, 2004? No, 4, we were writing it is the year of the tsunami, so like 2005, end of 5 into 6. Then came Rhythm Revolution. That was about 2000, I guess 11, 12. Then after Rhythm Revolution, we did Life Goes On. And then came the project, one I had been working on for a minute that my whole heart went into. Yeah, that's where we were. I Am Music.
I was born for that. You run me your music till I think it's time to live upon you. Spirits in the road. Got new techniques and microphone. Sound for no. These mixing fruits, each place each go. Tribute to the roots. Hey, guidance since I'm on you. Bunny when it's time to be the time. Remind me of that broken boy. From my mama, I bring out. Remind me to make noise. Greetings in the name of the Most High. Come check the vibe out this Saturday, April 13th, VP Records in Miramar, Florida. 12 p.m. the vibes come alive. Link up. Check this respect in every single aspect, VP Records. We link up soon. Global.
So yeah, man, that brought us to I Am Music. Let's see, I Am Music. Shit. Damn, it's like building a house, man. It's all started. I mean, there was no all started. There was just pieces. There was Tribute to the Roots, which has its own story now, which basically was my story. If you listen to Tribute to the Roots, it's my childhood into, becoming an adult, period. Beginning to end. My inspirations, the people that drove me, the things that drove me is all in Tribute to the Roots. And Celine, my wife, kept saying, damn, Tribute to the Roots, you have to record that. You have to record that. And then we have certain friends, you know, John Ritchie, big up John, Leslie. And he heard it and he kept saying, you know, you got to record that song. You know, that song hits home, especially if you grew up around the same time and, you know, those streets and those shows. I've played the song at shows, and I played the song at a country club that I would never have expected anyone to walk up to me and tell me anything like this, you know. And the old man says to me, how old are you? I was at almost all the shows you named in that song. I was there. And I said to him, so was I. And that's the beauty of reggae, that all age and race is completely eliminated. You know, this old man and me were in the same place, nowhere near each other, you know, yet we were in the same place. You understand what I'm saying by that? You know, it's a unity. It's a musical unity that I think only reggae brings. So that was Tribute to the Roots. So that song was lingering like a unrecorded track, you know. And then then Lockdown. And Rob Baird, you know, again, one of my musical heroes, he sent me a bunch of tracks, probably like 9, 10, 11, you know, that he probably made in one night. This genius maniac. And Kevin Sabo, big up Kev, my little brother. They were both pushing me to listen to the tracks. And then I took the tracks home, and I had been stuck for a minute. I even told my wife one day, you know, I guess I'm uninspired because I hadn't written anything in a minute. Bang, open up Rob's zip file, play the tracks. Whew, fire. Next track, damn. Next track, damn. Next track, damn. I think I wrote Dirt Roads, Can't Stop, Dreaming About the Days, and Glory Vibes simultaneously. I wrote them all at the same time. I would listen to one, write to it, you know, feel like a little tired with it, needed to let it breathe, and listen to it the next day. Write to the next one, and finished all 4 pretty much at the exact same time and sent them to the fellas. The fellas felt the fire right away too, you know. And then that was a big part of it. And then, you know, the rest of the tracks were other tracks that we worked on, you know, Jimmy's tracks. And we put together I Am Music, which, you know, I mean, what other step was there before that? And that was just, the production of each of the songs. And again, it was a Rob song. So Rob was sending me tracks. I was writing to the tracks, then giving them to the fellas. The fellas were learning the songs. We were rehearsing them. And then we tested them. I remember one night at Bodie's. And people responded just like we felt. Instantly. Damn, that new song. Fire. And that's my magnum opus. Blanket the stars, them all over me. I never thought I could feel this safe. Gotta do that over. One, two. Okay. Hey, yeah. I never thought it would be some type of way. Brooklyn streets of Africa. Blanket the stars that will cover me. I never thought I would feel this safe. Shrimp and snapper stew is all I need. Molded me. Youth grew strong. They tried to steal my dreams, and so I wrote a song. Blanket the stars and will cover me. I never thought I would feel this safe. Camita de arena yo dormirá. Muévete, me voy de aquí. El problema que racismo como estilo no es mami. Un chiste, prepárense. Solo las ganas, me voy de aquí, ya no aguanto más. Camita de arena yo dormirá. Blanket the stars that will cover me. I never thought I would feel this same. Un día me voy de aquí. Yo me voy de aquí, yo me voy de aquí. Camita de arena yo dormiré. Yo me voy de aquí, yo me voy de aquí. One day, yeah. Little more. Dialectic 2025. Project Vibe. Hey, 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 hey. Panama-Style. Little more. Okay, now we can listen to that. So I am music, man. One of the things that I thought always was important, because I don't take for granted that Project Vibe has had a homegrown crowd for years. I mean, the love we get here, where is home, is unmatched and not taken for granted. Big respect, Hampton Bays. The support is huge, no matter where we go. So one thing I thought was always important was not to be stale. So, and anyone who listens to us knows it, that every season, every year we come out with new tracks. Even if we don't record them or put a CD out, we are performing new tracks all the time, original music, experimenting. Because I think that's important. I think, the fact that people make the effort and come out to see you, and you can't be just doing the same thing in the same song. You got to be giving them something. You have to be, I don't know, flexing the blessing of being able to do what we do. So always working on new music. Right now, I got, six, seven brand new tracks that the fellas are in the process of, we're learning, and will be performing. And I have some work coming up with Ed Robinson, Global, big up. The Global Bass, Global Radio, Global Ed Robinson, the legendary brethren, Respect Lion, Joanna. And I'm going to be doing some stuff with them. I've already dropped, I've written and submitted some tracks that they've requested, and we're working on some things. So those releases are coming as well. Just gonna drop singles, just keep feeding the waves with music. And, you know, like my boy says, throw as many things up against the wall as you can and see how many stick. And, you know, projectvibemusic.com, projectvibeband.com, Project Vibe Band on Instagram. Check us out. Just trying to do what we do. And big things are coming too. Respect.
Hear this, oye esto. Watch this, mira esto. Bilingual on the wire, internet, interact. Look 'em on.